brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he found some running room for a nice... Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
23.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Hey, Lion. Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke. Sink right. Silver.
3rd and long for him here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them the chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Again, this is Mitchell. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Here's Mitchell again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Defense 24.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be 4th and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric. 19 taxi.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Oh, right. Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. They'll motion Lamb right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Collins got it left side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, let's go.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Nice step by Damone Clark. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, go, go.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
23. Hey, kill. Take right open.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw.
Hey,
when the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
11, Agate. 11.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Lawrence facing third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans taking over on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
South. Good.
And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, first and 10. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this third down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch made by Mitchell.
Whether they meant to go to him or was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll get it up to the 44. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ow, the cut. 11.
Throwing is Stroud. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Why, Tony?
Stroud now on third. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. As the open man downfield. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion, out of the slot. On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Look the hot.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
11. Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hey, south. Good.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. On the move, headed right. The ball's out, he lost it. Jags pick it up.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
All right, let's go.
The give now to Mitchell. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hey, go.
2nd and 1. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Mitchell. Room to run inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Hey. Think right. 30 left.
From the red zone now. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. Ready.
First throw for the backup now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Here we go. Why, Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
All you can do is shake your head. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Oh, ready?
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Red on red. Sink right. Hey, kill. Go. Hey, kill.
First down throw, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Hey, easy. Route. 11. Go. Let's go. 11. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. This, our last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
Now Hooker. Completed to Collins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
All right.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down.
Piece of 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, let's go.
Mitchell on the carry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He connects downfield on 4th. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm gun.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Ow, that's right. 19 tackles. Look the hot, look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground. Trying getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
11. Hey! Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey!
To the air, 3rd and long. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey! Silver!
Handoff here to Mitchell. And they take him down right along the 30. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Red on red.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, easy. Route.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will add to their score.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ow, that's right. We speed left. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, Eric.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Houston.